I've always loved film all my life. I've been a film lover. As a young child, I was always influenced and inspired by movies. And I think I've always had it in the back of my mind that I wanted to make one. So, needless to say, I see myself as a storyteller, so I don't think it's such a big jump to go from songwriting to making films, because in the end, we're all telling stories. And I was obviously I am and was attracted to very creative people, which is why I married Sean Penn and Guy Ritchie, two very talented directors. And they both encouraged me as a director and as a creative person to do what I did. They were both very supportive. While I was interested in the epic romance of Wallis Simpson and King Edward VIII, I was never interested in making a straightforward biopic, because I think that truth is subjective, and one could never make the quintessential story about someone's life and say, this is the truth. It's important to understand that it is my point of view after digesting all the information and doing all the years of research that I did. And I wanted the movie to have a point of view, so I created the modern day story of Wally that Abby plays, and essentially the Duchess's story is told through the eyes of Wally, only to emphasize further the point that truth is subjective, and that we, depending on where we're standing and depending on who we are and what life experiences we've had, we are going to experience that story in a different way, and it's going to mean something different to each and every one of us. It's very common when people become celebrities or public figures or icons that we are often reduced to a soundbite, and that you're given a few attributes and then you're not allowed to have anything more than that. I think that Wallis Simpson was much aligned in the history books. I think people didn't understand the choice that the king made to give up this position, and I think it changed English history. It changed the history of the world in many ways. It was important to me not to make her a saint by any stretch of the imagination, because I don't think she was. What I think she was a human being, and I tried to portray her and everyone else in the story as a human being. Would I ever give up my throne for a man or a woman? I think I can have both. Or all three.